Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Sanjay. I am from Language. My attendance is 35. Today I will tell you about the material in English. So I want to tell you about a monologue text or a long text. The monologue text is a collection of sentences that form coherent paragraph and has a certain structure, which chain ends and objective. In general, there are 13 types of text. However, only 5 types of text that must be learned. The first is descriptive text. Descriptive text is a type of text in English that describes in detail in inherent nature and characteristics of people, plants, and inanimate objects. The purpose of the descriptive text is to describe something in detail, and the descriptive text have a characteristic features. The first is using simple present tense. Second, use adjective. The third, use connection words or sentence. And the general structure of the descriptive text is first identification. The meaning of identification is contains an introduction to the object to be described. And the second is the description. Contains a description of the object of discussion, both features, properties, and the other. The second is the recount text. Recount text is a type of text in English that contains stories about the experiences of certain characters or writers. The purpose of the recount text is to tell an event in the past of a certain character. And the recount text is have a characteristic features too. The first is using past tense. Second is use adverbs of time. Third, use conjunctions. Fourth, using chronological connection. Fourth, using linking and action verbs. The sixth is the personal participants. And the general structure of the context is the orientation, contains the initial introduction, event, a series of events or experience. Third, the orientation, conclusion of the incident. So, the third is narrative text. Narrative text is an English text that contains a series of events with a certain plot that are connected to each other. The purpose of narrative text is to entrain the readers with the stories provided. The creative features of the narrative text is first using past tense, second imaginative and fictional, the third is adverbs of time, fourth using direct and indirect speech, fifth there are elements of character, plot, setting, atmosphere, and conflict, and sixth is there is a lesson or wisdom from the story. The general structure of the narrative text is the first orientation, introduction of elements in the story, such as character, setting, and the others. Complication. A series of events or problems encountered. Resolution. Problem solving. And the fourth text is about the procedure text. Procedure text is a type of text in English that contains the steps to do something. The purpose of this procedure text is to explain to the reader about the steps to do something. And the characteristic feature of the procedure text is 1. Using the simple present tense. The 2. Use common words. Third, use chronological conjunctions. Fourth is using adverbs. So guys, and the general structure of the procedure text is goal. The purpose of the steps taken. Materials. Materials and tools needed. Third, step. Steps are different and sequential. So, the fifth is report text. Report text is a type of text in English that contains facts about an observation, research of a study of a particular matter. The purpose of report text is to convey something as it is a result of research. And the characteristic feature of the report text is using the present tense, contains fact, scientific nature, accompanied by summarizing data or engage. And the generic structure of the report text is general classification, general information about the topics discussed. And the second is description, a detailed explanation of the topic discussed. Okay guys, thank you for your nice attention. This is the explanation for me. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Thank you for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.